I'm going to shoot a few rail shots. Secret to making a ball that's froze to the rail or very close to the rail is you have to keep in mind the collision-induced throw. So if I'm going to cut this ball across the table, I'm going to be aiming it for this portion of the pocket. That's where it's going to target it. Even using Poolology, it's going to target it to this side of the pocket. Because when it hits, a little throw right here is going to push it this way and cause it to go into this side of the pocket over here, closer to this facing. And on this table, if it grabs this bottom cushion prior to hitting the pocket, it will do that. So you can't shoot it into here like you can on a bar box, a little Valley bar box. You can shoot them right here all day long. On a diamond table or on this table, you don't want to hit this cushion right here if you can avoid it. You want to try to shoot it this way, which means when a ball is very close to the rail or frozen to the rail, you don't think about shooting it straight across the rail. You think about shooting it slightly away from the rail, a slight overcut. But the Poolology numbers will provide that anyway. Like this is a half ball hit. I just set up a half ball shot. And if I aim straight at the half ball mark, I can put a ghost ball up here where the half ball is going to be. It's right there after I freeze them together. So that is the half ball. And it is cutting the ball to this facing right there. And then the natural throw that's going to occur is going to push it a little bit, and it's going to end up being a really nice shot. If I were to do a quarter ball shot and move the cue ball over to here, I'm going to get the same thing. Quarter ball shot is going to put that ball, I'm aiming about 3/10 away from the edge of the ball through the center of the cue ball. You can also imagine the edge of the cue ball if you like to visualize the edge of the ball where it's headed to. For a quarter ball shot, the edge of this ball is going to be heading just about to the quarter mark right there. But I'm aiming the center 3/10 of an inch out. I got my glasses on, it's a little tough to do. But so I'm just going to aim right there and overcut the ball slightly to the pocket. Now if it were froze on the rail, anywhere, the ball is frozen to the rail, I do exactly the same thing. This is a quarter ball shot. I'm going to aim right at the quarter ball aim point. It's not going to make a difference in the system for Poolology. At a half ball shot, I'm still going to aim right at the half ball aim point because it's going to slightly grab the rail first and then go into the ball, which is what you want to happen. If you hit the ball first, it's going to push it into the rail and then it's going to bounce back out and you're going to miss the ball. It's going to come out too wide off the rail. So, like the quarter ball shot from here, I will aim at exactly the same place at the quarter ball aim. I didn't put any spin on that ball. You know, a lot of people put inside spin. I usually do put a little inside spin on a ball that's frozen to the rail. But it depends on what I want to do with the cue ball. If I wanted to bring the cue ball back out into here to shoot this ball, I don't really have a good angle to use straight top. The cue ball's going to hit here, come way over there somewhere. I like to spin it into here and then out to here. So I would line this up and use the backhand English. Here's a quarter ball aim. I'm just going to spin it over, and now it looks like I'm aiming for the half ball. But I am a half tip left. But it would look like this. I'm going to put top left. So I can come back over here. And I'm aiming at the same place, except I do a little backhand pivot to put the English on there. You could do the parallel English. So here's my quarter ball shot. You could do the parallel English, which is this is my aim line. So if I want, I could come straight over this way, and I can see that my left, I'm going through the left side of the cue ball, and I'm aimed really now at about a half ball through the left side of the cue ball. And that's different shafts. Different cues will play different, like the book says, so you really have to get used to how your cue works. Mine does a fine job if I just use a little bit of backhand. On certain shots, I automatically get up parallel and aim through the side of the cue ball for the spin. I don't really think about it. It's just when the shot comes up, I just do it. It's an automatic thing. But sometimes while I'm down on a ball, I'll have my aim line like this, and then I'll go ahead and spin to apply whatever spin I want to put on there. And like I said, some shots I'll just come right into the spin. But there's another video that is on YouTube also that I'm going to upload and make available. It shows what happens to the cue ball, the trajectory of the cue ball as it hits the object ball with inside spin or top inside. If it barely catches the rail first, if it hits at the same time, or if it hits the object ball a little bit first, you can really drastically change where the cue ball is going to go. And basically, if it hits the rail first, it's going to ricochet off this ball and come more steep. If I put the top on it, top left, it's going to hit the rail, hit the ball, and then bend a little bit and go this way. But if I hit the ball first, just slightly, then it's going to hit the rail and really go this way and land about here with the top spin. But this far away from the pocket, if I hit the ball first, I'm probably going to miss it. If it were here, and I've got more, I could be off this a good 5 or 6 degrees almost. I can go into this shot a little bit ball first. If I hit rail first, the cue balls want to come this way. But if I want to catch the rail right there to bring the cue ball over to here, then I can go into the ball just a little bit thicker with this top, like that. But from a farther distance, if I tried to go into the rail first, into the ball first a little bit, just a tiny bit, I'll probably miss it. No. But I can miss it, because it's a fine line. Most people hit the rail first on these shots, and this I'm barely hitting the ball first. See, that one, I should have missed. I hit it just a little bit too much of the ball first. So to be safe, it's almost like you're hitting them at the same time, but in your mind, imagine hitting the rail just a tiny bit before the ball. You don't have to use the inside spin. It just helps because when the cue ball hits the rail, it wants to spin into that 4 ball and help push it along the path. So if you end up hitting the rail a little bit too far back, that inside spin can still help the 4 ball go the right direction.